gonna shine. I can't stop. One more try. I know that it's my time.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight we kick off week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
They'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To the air, Allen.
What?
Elijah Moore, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
What
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Again, it's Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
I couldn't control this motherfucker.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Perfection, huh?
Jam second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown.
Oh my God. I gotta make sure my shit hard.
The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7.
I don't know.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
I'm hardwired. What the fuck on my internet?
Not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And complete right side to Kittle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 4. And the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
Option play. Here's Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Allen to throw. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That was a blitz dude. So I'm supposed to be there anyway.
Allen.
There we go.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Allen gonna throw.
What the fuck?
He comes back with one complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat.
I was trying, he ain't
I
even
think you're
go
right
for
about
it.
that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook.
Come on. Oh!
Dalton Kincaid, 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Hey!
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think
oh my God,
a division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Right back to Achane on second down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Oh, what the fuck did I just pick?
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Yeah. That's why they don't shoot to my favorites.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And that was Dorian Williams who found his way through and planted him for a loss on the play. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the gun, it's Tua. Incomplete.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Off hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
And a touchdown.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
The nigga didn't even turn around.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
That was weird.
On play action, Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Bills at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. They always tough at the corner.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
He was out of control.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going on moving the football.
He'll be corralled well outfield right around the 40-yard line.
I'm trying to
Gain of 24.
High?
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
On first down, back to Achane. And he gets it down to the 32. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Dog, that nigga came straight through that bitch, man.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Wow.
Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. On now the Miami field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good.
That's my punter. I got him in there because he's a superstar, but that shit dead now. That's crazy.
To the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying, let's get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of play.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Allen now looks to throw. That's again complete to Palmer. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Damn!
Slings one, it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. And this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Oh, all right.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On play action, here's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Here's Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
What the fuck is going on?
And he missed it. It's no good. And they will not cut
What
into
the
that
fuck?
10-point lead. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
This kicking long.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense.
I only double team if a nigga got that inside zone. I be one nigga who get the yeah. I should have this shit this season.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
You saying nigga blow that shit up?
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On the handoff off, it's Achane.
Look out, block.
The run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
I'm killing time, though. I gotta get the yard. Oh my God.
And that is going to be incomplete.
I'm gonna do all that shit. Another defense. I got.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run Achane. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
One more time with Achane. He gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 with the 4.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, 2nd half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal.
This nigga is blowing this nigga ass up.
Back at the 6. Not at all.
Bam, nigga, fucking him up.
Down 3 yards in the wrong direction.
My bad, I'm about to put my full back in.
Sanders' kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get
a regular nigga did him that.
Deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there, we're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out?
I don't even think you can put that shit on the line.
They'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Buffalo offense.
He did that to the old lineman, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he blew up the old lineman like that too.
Allen off the play fake.
Come on, my nigga.
Throw pulled in by Kincaid.
Wow.
They'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From midfield, here's Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Throwing now is Allen.
Oh!
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work in fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. A good game again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They run it again with Cook. And we'll get this one down to about the 17. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. This is 2nd and 8. Now Allen.
Throw that bitch.
He's sacked back at the 24. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start with the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
This nigga still tired? What the fuck? This nigga about to get hurt.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Tyreek Hill back in there, though.
He goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Ty, he out the game, Ty. It's not even 18.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got a man. It's Derek.
Oh my God.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That nigga's still not in the game. fuck is going on?
They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run. And he stopped immediately there. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Now 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up a 2nd down at the 17-yard line.
Now Tua. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I need a kicker.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. 17. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Geez, the second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen.
Come on, man!
He's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. They called out a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39. Following.
I need 70 yards, I got.
The 10-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
That shit killed me. I gotta,
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you sense the tide turn. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
Watch, I get it right here.
On 1st down, they'll start right. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Tackle on the play by Christian Benford. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Who is that? That's Ram. I'm gonna burn him.
Tua gonna throw. And going deep for Hill.
And that's
caught inside the 30. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the Dolphins use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
I can't pick a play. I can't pick a play. What the fuck? I could select it as my favorite.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Dolphins 24, Bills 20.
I can't pick. Is my controller, bro? What's going on, sir?
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Allen. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that? Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything. Now Allen. Gets this to Moore. And he will have the first down. He winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
To throw is Allen. That's caught by Shakir. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
I'm going to step back and pick it with
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Partner, they've got
Let's go, baby.
left to keep this one
Stop.
going. And
I want to stop.
Let's think
Stop.
along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now Allen, gotta have this one.
Good shit, bro. The blitz. Now we need these motherfucking yards. Oh, don't do that. Man, I can't. Nah, son. Nah. Nah. Nah, son.